Celebrity Insider News.
Yeah, I'm always trying to look for the rainbow in the cloud, whatever is the silver lining. And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had.
Hey, what do you think of Oprah for president?
I love that.
You do?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've known her well for a long time.
Yes.
Oprah Winfrey has allegedly fled the country, leaving many to speculate on what could have prompted such a drastic move. What makes this story even more shocking is its potential connection to none other than Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently facing a major FBI investigation. Diddy's legal troubles have been escalating rapidly, and now Oprah, someone long associated with powerful figures in Hollywood, seems to have found herself caught in the crossfire. So, what does Oprah's sudden departure have to do with Diddy's FBI raid? Is it merely a coincidence, or is there more happening behind the scenes? Let's dive in and uncover the truth. Diddy's recent arrest has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, with his downfall beginning amid allegations of wild parties and suspicious business dealings. Everything came to a head when the FBI finally incarcerated him. What's even more surprising, however, is Oprah Winfrey's unexpected involvement in this scandal. Oprah and Diddy have been publicly friendly for years, with Diddy making several appearances on Oprah's show, where they seemed more like old friends than casual acquaintances, often praising each other on stage.
Says 3,285 people have reached out to him claiming to be victims of Sean P. Diddy Combs, and he says after some vetting, he is now representing 120 of those people who will bring civil lawsuits against P. Diddy. That's 60 males and 60 females, including 25 children. And I will warn you, some of these accusations are pretty.
Now, people are scrutinizing Oprah's connection to Diddy, questioning just how much she knew about his alleged misdeeds. Was Oprah merely another celebrity on friendly terms with a powerful figure, or was there more to their relationship than meets the eye? Could she have turned a blind eye to disturbing behavior happening behind closed doors? Sources suggest Oprah might have known more about Diddy's questionable actions than she let on. Given her immense influence and deep ties within the entertainment industry, many are wondering how someone so connected could remain oblivious to what was allegedly happening at Diddy's parties. This isn't the first time Oprah has faced criticism for her associations with powerful men accused of serious crimes. Let's not forget her close ties to Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, and John of God, men once embraced by Oprah, only to later be exposed for their troubling behavior. John of God, for example, was once celebrated as a spiritual healer on Oprah's platform, but he was later sentenced to over 100 years in prison for horrific crimes, including the abuse of women. This has raised serious questions about Oprah's judgment, and now a similar pattern is emerging with Diddy. Oprah's friendly relationship with him is being viewed with suspicion, with many speculating that she knew about his behavior and chose to remain silent. Given her track record of associations with powerful men later exposed for disturbing actions, it's hard to ignore the recurring theme. Naturally, with any major scandal comes a wave of conspiracy theories, and this situation is no different. Social media is buzzing with wild speculation about Oprah's involvement in Diddy's downfall, with some even suggesting that she's fleeing the country to avoid justice. According to certain theories, Oprah isn't just an innocent bystander but may have been actively involved in covering up or enabling a larger ring within Hollywood. These allegations have gained traction, as fans point out her connections to other disgraced figures like Harvey Weinstein and John of God. This isn't the first time Oprah has been the subject of such speculation. In the past, there were rumors that her home had been raided by authorities, with some even claiming she was arrested. While those claims were quickly debunked, the fact that they spread so rapidly shows how much Oprah's name has become tied to these dark conspiracies. Now, with Diddy behind bars, those old rumors are resurfacing, adding more fuel to the fire of suspicion surrounding her. One person who has consistently called out Oprah's connections is 50 Cent.
Everybody has a story, and so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
He's been vocal about his mistrust of Oprah for years, often pointing out her selective advocacy when it comes to powerful black men. 50 Cent has accused Oprah of having a hidden agenda, criticizing her for going after figures like Michael Jackson while staying silent on the actions of men like Harvey Weinstein and Diddy. His warnings are now being revisited as fans question whether Oprah's persona of empowerment and justice is merely a cover for her deeper connections in Hollywood. While these remain just theories for now, the timing of Oprah's sudden disappearance is raising a lot of questions. Is she truly fleeing the country because of Diddy's arrest, or is there something much bigger lurking behind the scenes? Fans are eager to see whether Oprah will finally break her silence or continue to stay out of the spotlight as the investigation into Diddy's alleged crimes progresses.
McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come."
Oprah's silence on some of the most controversial figures in Hollywood has not gone unnoticed. When Harvey Weinstein's predatory behavior was exposed, she chose not to make any public statements, despite numerous celebrities speaking out against him. Oprah's response was absent, and a similar pattern occurred when Russell Simmons faced accusations. Oprah quietly distanced herself but refrained from making any public condemnation or acknowledgement of the allegations. This contrasts sharply with how she treated figures like Michael Jackson, whom she publicly criticized after his death. In 2019, Oprah hosted a special where she interviewed the accusers featured in the documentary Leaving Neverland, framing it as an opportunity to shed light on the pattern of abuse within Hollywood. She didn't hold back in her criticism of Jackson, emphasizing the importance of listening to victims and exposing predators. However, fans quickly pointed out the hypocrisy in her selective outrage. While she was vocal about Michael Jackson, Oprah remained silent about the accusations surrounding Weinstein and Simmons, both of whom had been close to her. Weinstein, in particular, was a longtime friend in the industry, yet Oprah has never hosted a special discussing his accusers or the broader abuse he represents. This double standard has sparked widespread discussion about why Oprah chooses to speak out against certain individuals while staying silent about others. Actress Rose McGowan, a vocal figure in the Me Too movement, publicly accused Oprah of being as fake as they come, claiming that Oprah aligned herself with powerful figures in Hollywood for personal gain. McGowan criticized Oprah for failing to consistently stand by victims of abuse, particularly when it involved her influential friends. Celebrity Insider News.